retractors. There are two types of retractor. This is a very small retractor. This is skin and subcutaneous tissue retractor. Take the first, the name. Most important is the name. Zernis. Zernis. It is a Z-shaped instrument. Zernis. What is the spelling of Zernis? C-Z-E-R-N-E-Y''S. Zernis instrument. ठीक है? Remember, it's a Z-shaped instrument. The name is very important. Next is, are you able to see?
Yes.
Next is the, what is the next heading? Parts of the instrument. So this is the shaft of the instrument. These are two blades in opposite direction. ठीक? This is a solid blade. These are two prongs. ठीक? So these are the two solid blade. This is the prongs. What is the use of this and this? So when you are doing a surgery, when you are opening a skin, to retract the skin and subcutaneous tissue. स्किन और जब आप रेक्टस शीट तक जाते हैं तब काटने के लिए आपको स्किन और सबक्यूटेनियस टिश्यू रिट्रैक्ट करना है. यू यूज दिस इन पेयर, एक इधर ऐसे रिट्रैक्ट करो. ठीक? दिस इज यूज फॉर कटिंग पर्पस व्हेन यू आर ओपनिंग. दिस इज टू रिट्रैक्ट द स्किन एंड सबक्यूटेनियस टिश्यू व्हेन यू आर क्लोजिंग द एब्डोमेन. यू आर डन विद द सर्जरी, नाउ यू हैव टू क्लोज द रेक्टस शीट. So you retract the skin and subcutaneous tissue with this, and then you start closing the rectus sheet. So this is Zernis retractor with shaft and two prongs, two blades. Basically, this is the prongs, ठीक? And this is a solid blade. There is a hole in between. What is the purpose of this? There is no purpose, just to make the instrument lighter.
Okay.
ठीक है? And how do you hold? You hold it this way. ठीक? ऐसे करके रिट्रैक्ट करोगे if you are using this. So this is while suturing. जब आप suture कर रहे हो, close कर रहे हो तब, क्योंकि you will have an additional space in between. When you suture, your needle will pass easily. But you use this solid, you won't be able to see. So this is the Zernis instrument. Next heading, uses. How do you use? मैंने बताया, use अभी बताया आपको. What is the use? While doing a laparotomy, any incision to retract skin or subcutaneous tissue. But you have to be very specific. I have seen the use in the case of open cholecystectomy, when you do a subcostal incision, will retract the skin and subcutaneous tissue to open the rectus sheath to the muscle. And while closing also the rectus sheath, we use to retract skin and subcutaneous tissue. Last heading. Sterilization. How do you sterilize this instrument? Autoclaving. You should know the temperature. So this is basically skin and subcutaneous tissue retractors. There is one more, but it's not there. So we'll deal with this now. There is Langenbach retractor. I'll tell you in brief. This is not there. That is also a skin and subcutaneous retractor. This thing is absent. So it is L-shaped. Langenbach is L-shaped instrument. It is available in various sizes. So it's basically a solid blade with a shaft. ठीक है? That is called as Langenbach retractor. The purpose is same. Skin and subcutaneous tissue retractor, everything remains the same. ठीक है? Next comes the group of abdominal wall retractor. That was also a retractor, but that was used for only skin and subcutaneous tissue. This is to retract the abdominal wall, not skin and subcutaneous tissue, because they are very big and hefty. So they will retract the entire abdominal wall. So they have various names. This is called as Doyne's retractor. Doyne's. See, this is the blade part. This is the handle or the shaft. See, this is the finger bow. How do you hold this instrument? You put your finger, index finger here, and hold it this way, and you retract it this way. See, how is the blade? Now you describe. A C-shaped blade. This is C-shape. You can see the shape. Plus, it has got a curvature here also. It has two curvatures, here also, here also. You can compare with this instrument. It looks a little similar to you. And compare and we'll discuss. This is Morris abdominal wall retractor. M-O-R-R-I-S. Morris's abdominal wall retractor. This is Doyne's abdominal wall retractor. It has a, you can say, a C-shaped configuration, even this. It has a curve here, it has a curve here also. But the handle is slightly different, almost same. You can have a finger bow in this also at times, but it is not there, but you can have this also. But the angle, the blade is larger as compared to this. This is Doyne's, this is Morris's retractor. what is the uses? What are the parts I told you? What are the uses?
Retraction of abdomen.
It is to use in case of retraction of the abdominal wall when you are doing a laparotomy. जब आप पेट खोल रहे हो लेप्रोटमी कर रहे हो to retract the abdominal wall you use this, both of this. And the method of sterilization?
Autoclave.
Autoclave. How do you hold? You hold it this way. Should be knowing how to hold. This is the abdominal wall, you retract it this way. This is the abdominal wall, you retract it this way. ठीक है? And third abdominal wall retractor is this. This is a S-shaped instrument. This is called as Deaver. D-E-A-V-E-R. Deaver's retractor basically. It is basically not for abdominal wall, but always remember Deaver for liver.
Okay.
It is used for retraction of the liver. Getting my point? It is a S-shaped instrument. This is the blade. This is the shorter blade. This is the shaft. How do you hold this instrument? You hold this instrument this way. So as I told you, this is a use for retractor. Deaver is basically for retraction of the liver. This is the way you hold. Getting my point? It has got various width. This is the सबसे पतला वाला है. इससे मोटा मोटा भी आता है. ठीक है? This is very thinnest. And next is you can retract using the pelvis also at times if you want. ठीक है? So what are the surgeries you been seen? This been used? Have you seen any surgery? Basically liver. You have to retract any structure that is below the liver. Which structure are below the liver? In the vicinity of liver, your gallbladder, your bile duct, your duodenum, first part of duodenum, terminal part of stomach. So any surgery you are doing in that area, you will need to retract the liver and you are going to. If you are doing a nephrectomy, right kidney का सब problem है, you are doing a nephrectomy. In that case also, the most common surgery is open cholecystectomy. When you are doing an open cholecystectomy, you use this liver retractor to retract the liver, and then you can do a open cholecystectomy. When you are doing a CBD exploration, in case of CBD stone or a choledocholithiasis. When you are doing a duodenal perf repair, duodenal perforation, you are planning for a repair, you are doing a repair. In that case, to retract the liver, basically you can use this instrument. So this is not normally used for abdominal wall, but basically to retract the liver. So it is very easy to remember liver for liver basically. ठीक. So what is the method of sterilization?
Autoclave.
See, autoclaving, no doubt in that. ठीक है? ये हो गए 4. These are the forceps. Now there are two types of forceps. I will show you. Two types of forceps. This is called as Ellis traumatic forceps. Ellis traumatic forceps. This is Babcock forceps. This is atraumatic. How to differentiate? There are various points. First you know what are the parts. This is called as blade part. This is called as joint. This is shaft. This is finger bow. These two are finger bow and this is the ratchet or the lock you can say. ठीक है? So these are the normal parts of any forceps basically. So the difference lies between the blade. So Ellis's forceps is first important thing is traumatic. So it has got tooth on both the blades. You can appreciate there are tooths on both the blades. And one tooth fits into the groove of the another blade. You can see when it closes, it fits perfectly. I don't know if it is damaged or what. When it closes, it fits perfectly into one groove, fits into the tooth of the other blade. Getting your point? So this is traumatic. Always remember this is traumatic because the structure it will hold will destroy, it will damage. So this is to avoid you don't hold a delicate structure with this instrument. So what structure you use? The use of this is to hold skin, aponeurosis, linea alba. Thick structures are to be held with this traumatic. You never hold ureter, bowel with this because they will damage and cause perforation. So thick traumatic tissue can be held with the Ellis's forceps. Sterilization is the same, autoclaving sterilization. Next, there is an instrument almost similar to this. दिख रहा है कुछ? This is an instrument similar to this.
Yes, sir.
The difference is basically into the blade. It has got a bullous end. This is called as bullous end.
Okay.
Getting my bullous? And there are fine tooth single serration over the blade. I want you to appreciate. See this. It comes in various sizes. You can see. Try to appreciate. There is a bullous end as compared to the straight end. There is no teeth over this instrument. No teeth. ठीक? So this is Babcock's, B-A-B-C-O-C-K, Babcock's atraumatic forceps. Atraumatic. This is non-traumatic. So you can help the delicate structure as in bowel, ureter, any other structure you can hold. What are the uses of this instrument? What are the surgeries you do when you are doing ureterotomies? यूरेटर में कोई स्टोन है, to lift the ureter you can hold because it's a tubular structure. आप इसमें होल्ड कर सकते हो इसे.
Okay.
जो भी tubular structure हो you can hold. So when you're doing a ureterotomy you can hold the ureter with this. When you're doing a hernia to lift the spermatic cord you can hold this. When you're doing a bowel surgery you don't want to damage the bowel. So in that case also you can use. But if an inflamed bowel is there, very bad looking inflamed bowel, so you shouldn't hold with this because even this will cause trauma. The bowel inflamed there. Normal bowel still you can hold it, but an inflamed bowel it is not recommended. So this is Babcock's. Method of sterilization is
Autoclave.
same, autoclaving. So it comes in various sizes. Both of the instrument will come in. Your artery, Alice will also be in the various sizes. This is the large size. You have a medium size or small size also. And same goes with the Babcock. So these are the tissue holding. One is traumatic, one is non-traumatic. Now this is Chittle forceps. This is Chittle forceps. The importance of this is it has two blades, a joint shaft and a finger bow with no ratchet. It doesn't have a ratchet because the purpose of this is not to lock it. Okay? And the use of this is basically transfer of instrument. If, like I am doing surgery, you are a nurse or you are someone standing. I want some sterile instrument or sterile gauze piece pad. So how you cannot catch it with the finger. So you use this instrument to transfer of sterile instrument, sterile gauze, sterile objects. So how do you sterilize this? You don't sterilize this. You don't sterilize this. You keep this. हाँ मैम. एक आपने देखा होगा ओपीडी में भी देखा होगा ग्लास बॉटल होती है उसके अंदर येलो सोल्यूशन होता है दैट इज सेवलॉन सोल्यूशन में डिप करके यू कीप द टिप डिप्ड इनटू सेवलॉन सोल्यूशन दिस विल अटेंड हाई लेवल डिसइंफेक्शन सेवलॉन सोल्यूशन सो दिस चिटल forceps is handy we keep in OT also and in this also dipped into the Savlon solution so you can transfer basically the transfer of sterile instrument basically ठीक है once this is done now this is an OPD instrument basically you should know This is an OPD instrument. This is what is this? You must be familiar with this. Anybody? This is Cayley's proctoscope.
Okay.
Cayley's devised by Cayley. This is Cayley's proctoscope. This is basically proctoscope. This is obturator. This is called as obturator. This is proctoscope. It is used to visualize the anal canal and the proximal part of the rectum. Getting over? I mean lowermost part of the rectum. ठीक है? This is Cayley's proctoscope. This is obturator and this is the proctoscope. So you put this, apply some jelly and then insert. What is the position in which you do a proctoscopy? That is in the OT when you are doing a surgery. You do in a Sims position, left lateral position. Patient lies on the left side of the on the left side. Flex the upper leg. That means right leg is flexed towards the chest like this, and left leg is kept straight. This is called as Sims position. This is one of the position under which you examine the patient. But what is the indication of examining or doing a proctoscopy? हाँ, any endorectal pathogen है, bleeding PR है, constipation है, anything in the perineal region, you will do a examination. First is PR, per rectal examination, that is finger examination,
PRE.
and next is proctoscopy. They are supplementary to each other. So in few patients in which PR is done very comfortably, then you can, if you think there is some pathology you need to see into the rectum that can give rise to his complaint, as in bleeding PR, any polyp, any growth, or any hemorrhoid, in that case you do a proctoscopy. But if the patient is not allowing for a PR, per rectal, per finger examination, then you don't introduce, this contraindicated.
Okay.
So whenever doing an anorectal examination, you do a finger examination. If there is pain, there is spasm, there is some problem which is patient is not allowing your finger to go in, so he won't allow you to do it. And you should always take a concern कि I am going to check the patient, दूरबीन से आपके लैट्रिन ग्रासी की जांच करें. If he gives you permission, then only, because it becomes a very legal matter. So you should always take a consent कि दूरबीन से देखना चाह रहे हैं. ठीक है. So this is basically a Kelly's proctoscope.
Obturator.
Obturator. This is obturator. This is the proctoscope. And usage is basically to see for any anorectal any anorectal pathology. If the patient is giving any complaint, how do you sterilize this? You can use 2% Cidex in OPD if you are using in OPD setting. You can use in OPD or you can simply use as an autoclave करके भी आप इसको use कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. एंड स्टरलाइजेशन ऑटोक्लेव बोल सकते हो, ऑटोक्लेव या सेवलॉन और साइडेक्स सॉल्यूशन में डिप करके ले सकते हो. बिकॉज यू आर गोइंग टू एंटर अ रेक्टम और इन्फेक्टेड एरिया, सो देयर इज नो मच रोल ऑफ स्टरलाइजेशन इन दिस. बट इफ यू आर यूजिंग इन ओटी सेटिंग देन यू हैव टू स्टरलाइज. सो इट इज proctoscope. नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रूमेंट विल यूज दिस. इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक्चुअली कम है बट विल डिस्कस. दिस इज Desjardins choledochorthotomy forceps. Desjardins choledochorthotomy forceps. Desjardins has devised this instrument, so it is Desjardins choledochorthotomy. As the name implies, it's a for choledochorthotomy. You remove stone from the CBD basically. It has got various curvature. एक ये almost straight है, ये है कितना bend? 90 degree, this is 270 degree, 270 degree, or this is straight. So these are all Desjardins. Frankly speaking, this is not Desjardins, this is Randall's, but the purpose is same. Desjardins में थोड़ा सा groove होता है, अंदर गड्ढा रहता है, but इसमें नहीं है. जो Randall's है, choledochorthotomy, the purpose remains the same. Parts is, this is the blade, this is a screw joint. Always mind it, see it's a screw, not as compared to there is a box joint. There is a screw you can see. This is very slender, thin and slender this thing. So this is the blade part, this is the blade, joint, shaft and the finger bone. There is no ratchet. Always remember in a stone holding forceps, जो भी स्टोन पकड़ता है उसमें रैचेट नहीं होता है. बिकॉज वे इफ यू आर होल्डिंग अ स्टोन और आपने इसको लॉक कर दिया तो इट विल क्रश द स्टोन एंड यू विल लूज द स्टोन. सो एनी स्टोन होल्डिंग फोर्सेस विल नेवर हैव रैचेट टू इट. सो दिस इज अ choledochorthotomy. अब cystolithotomy का अलग फोर्सेस आता है, ये टू डोंट हैव. So this is Randall's. You have to be specific, but बोल दो Desjardins. If the examiner is not satisfied with the answer कि नहीं it is not Desjardins, then you can say it's a Randall basically. Randall's choledochorthotomy force. Purpose is the same, use is the same. But what is the uses of various angles? Why not we use this single stone holding AB stone holding? Why? Why do you have a different stone holding different angle? There has to be some purpose. कि ऐसे ही बना दिया इन्होंने टाइम पास के लिए 3 एंगल का बना दो. Because of the rib cage. See, this is the rib cage. There is the liver. When you have CBD, just imagine this is your CBD. There is a stone here. Okay? A stone can be in the distal CBD or in the common hepatic duct, proximal common hepatic duct. Getting your point? So, when you are removing a proximal CBD, मतलब इधर है common hepatic duct में, so you can use a direct instrument here, ऐसे करके. You go into the CBD. You hold the stone and pull it down. Not a problem. Because this is flexible. Your lower part of the abdomen is flexible. But if the stone is in the lower CBD, you have to enter this way. But your rib cage is causing a problem. You cannot go in because it will cause a hindrance. Your rib cage, your liver is there, so you won't allow. You won't go there. So for that purpose, you have this
angle.
You can नीचे से जाओगे ऐसे किया. ऐसे किया स्टोन पकड़ा काम. So this is the purpose of this. Getting your point?
Yes, sir.
So for a lower CBD stone you can use this if you are facing difficulty. You can go in up to the ampulla and if there is stone if possible you can get it. So this is the purpose of this angulation in this instrument. So this is Desjardins Polytopo forceps. So what is the method of sterilization? Autoclave. There is no seal. We are done with this. Now these are the right angle forceps, you can say. There are of various sizes. There are slight differences in this instrument. Try to make it. This is basically a right angle forceps because the blade at the end has a right angle. Okay. All the parts remain the same. This is the blade part, this is the joint, this is the shaft, finger bow and ratchet. ठीक, same. Difference lies in the blade. Blade में क्या है? First, this is a right angle blade with the transverse serration. Try to observe this. This is a transverse. That means it is not along the axis of the instrument, but above. This is the axis of the instrument. So it is against. That is called as transverse serrations. Getting your point? And the angle here is the right angle or a 90 degree angle. Whereas in this instrument, the angle is 70 degree. Try to observe. ठीक, it is not exactly 90 degree but 70 degree. इसका serrations देखो, इसका देखो, उसका देखो.
It is along the.
हाँ, this is longitudinal, this is transverse. Getting your point? So this is right angle, simple right angle forceps. This is Moynihan's cholecystectomy forceps. Moynihan has specifically devised for cholecystectomy to hook the cystic artery and duct, basically. Getting your point? So this is 70 degree. Moynihan says 70 degree. This is 90 degree. This is very advanced. At least you are able to say it's a right angle forceps. That is good enough. But if you want to score more, or if an examiner is interested in asking you more, कि हाँ नहीं, I don't agree with just a right angle, give me the name. This is Moynihan's cholecystectomy forceps. The difference is it is 90 degree, this is 70 degree. Serrations are longitudinal as compared to this. This is a transverse serration. So now this is a small variant of this same instrument. Small variant, the smallest. It is right angle with a transverse serration. It is also called as right angle, or simply smallest right angle is called as mixter. Mixter, M-I-X-T-E-R, mixter. Just the name. Getting your point? You can call it as a right angle or a mixture to be more specific. What are the uses of this instrument? As a right angle, it is used to dissect or ligate a ductular structure, a duct.
Okay.
As in you are ligating a ureter. Ureter आपको उठाना है. This is the ureter mixed with the plane, with your tissue. So you go around with this, go around. I mean this. You go posterior to it and lift it. Put a suture here and then. If you are ligating a cystic duct, cystic artery while doing a cholecystectomy, to hook the cystic artery and cystic duct around it, pass a suture and then you can tie. So to tie a duct cholecys structure, cystic artery, cystic duct, ureter if you are tying, or you have to lift the ureter, or for that set any bleeder is there, you want to go around the bleeder, any artery you have going around the artery, major vessels also you can use this and tie the suture. So this is basically right angle forceps, Moynihan's or a mixture. Method of sterilization is same, autoclave. Now this is a very basic instrument you should know. If you don't know this, you may fail in the exam. At least I will fail the person who is not answering this. This is very basic. This is the sponge holding forceps. And to be more specific, Ramplay's sponge holding forceps. Getting my point? This is the blade part, joint, box joint, shaft, finger bow and ratchet or the lock. See? Now comes the blade part. What is the difference? This is a bullous end with central fenestration. This is called a central fenestration. वो दिख रहा है बड़ा? Central fenestration with transverse ridges over the tip. Transverse. These are three classical or three important silent features you should mention. Bullous end with a central fenestration with a transverse serration. Now what are the uses of this instrument?
Gauze, to hold gauze.
This is used for painting and painting basically.
Painting.
So when you are preparing a patient for surgery, you use a gauze piece or a pad sponge basically. That's why it's called a sponge holding. You will hold a sponge and then you paint the patient with the first with the Savlon, then with the spirit and finally with the betadine. Getting my point. This is one of the use of painting of the patient. Next is, it is used in the case of open cholecystectomy. When you have opened the abdomen, you see the gallbladder. You use this to hold the fundus of the gallbladder. This is the gallbladder, this is the fundus. You hold the fundus of the gallbladder and give a traction cranially so that your liver also comes out and you are able to see the underlying. Because your CBD is below this. This is the liver edge, your CBD lies here. So you have to hold the gallbladder ka fundus, and you hold it and you have to retract the liver up so that you are able to see the Callott's triangle. So one sponge holder you apply at the fundus of the gallbladder, retract it towards the cranially, upwards and outwards, upwards and laterally, outwards and laterally. And one more sponge holder you need to hold at this Hartmann's pouch, downwards and outwards. What will happen with this? Suppose this is your CBD, this is your cystic deposit. Normally it is fused. When it is in the normal position, it will be close to each other. So when you use one instrument to retract the fundus of the gallbladder, you are able to see this triangle. And one more instrument to hold the Hartmann's here and retract it downwards, this way, downwards and outwards. You open up this angle and then you can dissect this cystic duct and like it. Otherwise what happens if you don't do this, just pull it, you can take a bite along with your CBD. You have a CBD injury. So to open up this angle, Callott's triangle, this is Callott's triangle, you use this to retract it inferiorly and laterally. Getting my point?
Yes.
So this is used in that. Surgery में most common ये. अगर कोई स्टोन निकालना है, बड़ा स्टोन है, ब्लैडर में स्टोन है, सिस्टोलिथोटमी. In that case also, if you don't have सिस्टोलिथोटमी also, you can use this. Bigger stone, you can use this. You can apply a sponge and use for mopping. When you are doing the surgery, there is some bleeding, you can use this to mop also while doing the surgery. These are the common uses. So when you are giving a uses, at least go use 3 use को बता दो. First is while painting. Next is open cholecystectomy to retract the fundus and the Hartmann's in the respective directions. At least these 2 indications you should know. And the method of sterilization is the same. So what is this instrument?
Sponge holding.
Rampling
sponge holding forceps.
See, done. This is one more instrument, testing instrument. I don't know whether you will be able to differentiate between these 2 instruments. Do both look same?
One has a shorter blade.
Are you able to appreciate anything? But
One doesn't.
differences you see.
There is no ratchet.
Ratchet is the most important part. There is absence of ratchet, but it is not a sponge holding forceps. What is it? Absent of ratchet first or
Blades are shorter.
blade shorter, छोटा instrument serration दोनों में है.
Okay.
इसका end देखो, it is round.
Okay.
So this is Lister sinus forceps. This is a small mosquito artery, or you can say hemostat. We'll discuss what is this. This is Lister sinus forceps. It will not have a lock first of all. ठीक? It will have a round tip and with partial serration. This is partial serration, half serration. इसमें देखो पूरे यहाँ तक पूरे plate में बने हुए यहाँ. Getting the point? This is Lister sinus forceps. This is used for doing a IND, incision and drainage of any abscess. In a case of Hilton's method. What do you mean by Hilton's method of IND? Anybody knows? There is something called as Hilton's method of IND. We will discuss this. So this looks almost similar, but it is different because there is no latch plus the tip is rounded. This is Lister sinus forceps used to do an incision and drainage of any abscess by Hilton's method. Normally, how do you drain an abscess? Anybody have seen any abscess draining? If there is an abscess here, we simply take a blade and go to the depth of the abscess. I mean, पूरा skin को incise करते, we drain the abscess and clean it. But in a vital areas, as in your neck, axilla, groin, there are vascular structures, neurovascular structures. नेक में आपकी सारी nerves हैं, सब artery है, सारे veins. You cannot simply go and poke it and give an incision. What will happen? You may damage the nerve, you may damage the artery, you may damage the vein, and there will be tremendous bleeding. So at this area, if there is an abscess, you adapt the Hilton's method of drainage. What is Hilton's method of drainage? It is basically what you do. You give just simply a superficial skin nick up to the dermis, and then with this forceps, like this is there, you have given a small nick You just open the skin. You don't go up to the abscess cavity, and then you bluntly dissect. Getting your point? Bluntly dissect the plane, and then once the this ruptures, then you put your finger and clean the or suck the abscess content. You don't directly give a deep nick, so that you avoid the injury to this. This is the Hilton's method of drainage of abscess. Just the skin, superficial skin and your dermis, and then you use this sinus forceps to dilate the tract and go until you reach your abscess cavity and you drain. This is Hilton's method for abscess drainage. So you use this for a drainage of any abscess in the vital areas where you have a neurovascular bundle. Axilla hai, your groin hai, your elbows and your knees also, neck bhi. ठीक? This is the towel clip. Basically towel clip. As the name implies, it is used to first you should know the blade parts. This is the back house towel clip. Name is back house towel clip. BACKHAWS. Back house towel clip. This is the blade part, the joint part, shaft, ratchet and your finger. Okay? It has a single tooth, sharp single tooth on both the blades. Okay? What is the use? It is used to, as the name implies, towel clip है to secure the drapes. While doing a surgery, to secure the drapes. Drape आपने बिछाया, उसको ऐसे lock करने के लिए भी use ऐसे lock. It will be there in place. It won't be moving. Getting your point? For that, the drapes plus any tubing, cautery की केबल आती है, suction की केबल आती है. If you are doing a laparoscopic surgery, so in that case also you can use this to secure the tubings to the patient. Getting your point? Method of sterilization?
Autoclave.
Same. Autoclave. Not a problem. Next we have pairs of scissors. It always remember it is scissor, not scissor. It is scissors. It is always present in pairs. You always say scissors. So what is the important point? What is the parts? Parts is almost the same. Blade part, a joint part, shaft, finger bow, and there is no ratchet in any scissors because you don't have to lock. It has to be cut. There is no rule of lock. And the most of the time or always there is a screw joint. It is not made in a box joint because this becomes a cost-effective method. Because making a box joint is very costly, and you have to change your scissor repeatedly because over the time it will lose the sharpness. So you cannot invest more money in a less yielding. समझ रहे हो? वो जिससे वो बॉक्स जॉइंट बनाओगे 1000 रुपये आएगा. ये अगर आपने सिंपल स्क्रू जॉइंट बनाया तो 200-300 रुपये का आएगा. You have to replace this. So that's why normally you make a screw joint. Scissors are always screw joint. Now there are two blades. One blade, two blade, and this is also a scissor. But you compare these two scissors. This is very slender, बहुत पतला है. This is very thick. Getting my point? There is a difference between two blades. इसी के दो ब्लेड में भी डिफरेंस है. ये ब्लंट है, ये शार्प है, थोड़ा ट्रायंगुलर सा है, ये स्क्वायर सा दिख रहा है. इसके पीछे का सरफेस भी अलग है as compared to this instrument you see. So this is Metzenbaum scissors used to cut delicate structure. This is available in two varieties. First is straight and curved. I don't understand this is curved or straight because ये मुड़ गया है basically. तो you have two variants. जैसे कि ये कर्व दिख रहा है, ये कर्व है. इसका स्ट्रेट वेरिएंट भी आएगा. गेटिंग योर पॉइंट? स्ट्रेट वेरिएंट भी आता है, कर्व में दोनों का भी. और प्लस साइजेस भी डिफरेंस है, तो छोटे बड़े तो सब आ सकते हैं साइज. So this is used for dissection. When you are doing a surgery, you have to dissect any plane, any fascia. You use this. This is very delicate scissor for fine dissection. You use this. ठीक है? This is Metzenbaum scissor. METZEMBAUM. Metzenbaum scissor. This is Mayo's scissor. This is thick stout. छोटी scissor होती है, thick stout. This is used to cut a thicker structure, heavy structure, as in fascia, aponeurosis. You are tying a knot. To cut the knot, you use this scissor because it's a very strong scissor. But you cannot cut a finer structure or delicate structure with this. Getting your point? This is Mayo's scissor. This is Metzenbaum. Mostly used for dissection and cutting the delicate tissues, mostly used for heavy tissues and suture by convention. It's not like you have delicate tissue काट नहीं सकते, but it's normally used to cut heavy structures and your suture cutting scissor. You can say this suture cutting scissor. ठीक. How do you sterilize this instrument?
Autoclave. No, scissors have to be replaced.
High level
level
disinfection.
disinfection.
But if you want sterilization, one is sterilization. Also, you can do a sterilization, but over the time it will lose its
Its
sharpness.
sharpness,
So
okay.
you have to discard it. So if you want to use the scissors for a longer duration, you can achieve with the high level disinfection. That is side edge solution. That is 2% glutaraldehyde solution.
Glutaraldehyde.
ठीक है, उसमें रख के आप यूज कर सकते हो उसको. और समटाइम फॉर्मेलिन के उसमें भी रख सकते हो, उसमें भी आपका हाई
30 minutes.
ठीक है. Getting your point. This is another scissor. This is suture cutting scissor. कोई आपने suture लिया है, पेशेंट पोस्ट ऑप में आता है तो उसको suture cutting scissor बोलते हैं. There's a curved scissor. It will prevent any skin injury. I mean cutting of your skin, unnecessary cutting of the skin. You can hook this what you call the suture and then cut it. ऐसे करके. It will prevent any injury. So suture cutting scissor. This is basically suture cutting scissor. It has a typical way, अलग सा shape as compared to this scissors. You can make out. These are the two forceps. Two क्या एक ही forceps है ये basically. These are the forceps. ठीक है? Forceps. These are tooth forceps.
Tooth forceps.
Both are same actually. This is the serrated part and this is to be held like a pen. Always remember, held like a pen, not like a chinta. आप ऐसे नहीं पकड़ते. ठीक है? To be held like a pen. ठीक है? It's a tooth forceps. You have a similar variant where there is no tooth. You will have a plain. यहाँ एकदम flat रहेगा with small serrations. So you do small serrations. Though I don't have. इसमें serration बने हैं. उसमें बने हैं. Lister forceps में बने थे. ये लिस्टर फोर्सेप है साइनस. तो ऐसे ही इसमें सेरेशन बने होते हैं आगे टिप. दे आर कॉल्ड एज प्लेन फोर्सेप. These are the tooth forceps. These are traumatic. So you cannot hold a delicate structure like ureter, any artery or any what you call bowel. You cannot hold this. Use this to hold the delicate structure. Getting your point? Whereas the plain forceps, you can hold any structure to bowel or ureter, whatever you feel. But the grasping capacity of that is very weak because there is no tooth. Grasping capacity of this is very good because it has a tooth. It will hold the structure very firmly. It won't slip, but it will damage. So you have to assess कि क्या आपको hold करना है, कितनी पावर चाहिए. तो आपको अगर स्किन सबक्यूटेनियस टिश्यू को ज़्यादा टफर स्ट्रक्चर पकड़ना है तो आप टूथ फोर्सेप यूज कीजिए. डेलिकेट पकड़ना है, वेसल पकड़नी है, कुछ पकड़ना है तो प्लेन फोर्सेप इज ओके. देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज ये DeBakey's forceps. That is intermediate between this. It has a finer tooth. It is non-traumatic. You can hold delicate structure with that. Getting your point? But it is not there. I wouldn't show you. So this is tooth forceps. The method of sterilization. It has two blades. ये blade है, ये blade. They are fused together at the end, and this is the mechanism. This is the way you hold the forceps. ठीक है? The method of sterilization remains the same. Autoclaving. Now try to see this is forceps. This is Cocker's clamp. This is called as Cocker's clamp. It has a blade, a joint, a shaft, finger bow and ratchet. ठीक. What is peculiar of this is it has a tooth on one blade, sharp tooth on one blade with corresponding groove on another blade with a serration, transverse serration to this. ठीक. It is a clamp basically. It is called as Cocker's clamp, not forceps. This is a clamp. Clamp means to hold some vascular structures, to hold some important structure. As in when you are doing a nephrectomy. Nephrectomy has a hilum. I mean you have a renal artery, renal vein. To hold, this is a renal artery to renal vein, and you can hold this and then cut and then you can ligate. To spleen, अगर आप splenectomy कर रहे हैं, splenic artery, splenic vein को पकड़ के आप करना पड़ता है. What is the advantage of this? You can hold it with the artery also. If you have bigger artery like in this, you can hold with an artery also. But it has a safety mechanism. What is safety mechanism? When you close it, there is minimal chances of slipping of the tissue because it is locking the tissue. तो ये टिश्यू अगर इसमें आपने होल्ड किया है, this chances it may slip. So vital organ may slip and vital artery may slip and you have a bleeding. So in this case, the slippage of the tissue is low. I mean there is no slippage because it will, when it is closed, see when it is approximated, it will prevent the tissue. It is not closed totally, but it will prevent the tissue from slipping here, from here. सो नॉर्मली जिससे आपने ये टिश्यू है यहाँ पकड़ेंगे सबसे ज़्यादा गैप यहाँ रह जाएगी और slowly टिश्यू विल ट्राई टू स्लिप, बट इन दिस केस व्हेन यू आर वेरी नियर इट वोंट स्लिप, इट विल प्रिवेंट द स्लिपेज ऑफ द टिश्यू. So it has a better grip when you are doing any very important structure को आप बांध रहे हो, renal artery, renal hilum बांध रहे हो या फिर splenic artery, splenic hilum बांध रहे हो, तब उस केस में Cocker's clamp. ठीक है. So when doing a splenectomy, when doing a nephrectomy or a bowel resection, you can use this. So what is the method of sterilization? Is this same autoclaving. Next we have artery forceps or something called is also called as hemostat in various sizes. These are the various sizes: small, large. This is the large artery forceps. This is medium artery forceps, and this is small artery forceps. तीन वेरिएंट में आते हैं. ठीक. Plus this is a curved variant. You can see this is the curved variant. This is the straight variant of it. Straight है. दिख रहा है? Straight variant. This is called as Kelly's artery forceps. Kelly's. दिख रहा है? Transverse serration. So it has a blade with a transverse serration, full serrations. ठीक. It is also called as hemostat. Hemostat as in or an artery forceps. The name comes from because it's primarily used to
achieve
hemostasis. Hold an artery, any bleeder you can hold an artery and then you can take a bite or you can coagulate it, you can burn the artery. So basically the name comes from function. Hemostat or artery forceps. Getting your point? So hold any delicate structure, you can use it for holding any delicate structure. Hold to hold any bleeder when you are doing a surgery, to hold the bleeder and take care of the bleeder. Either you can suture it or you can burn it accordingly. It is available in various shapes and sizes. What is the importance of having a curve over a straight artery? Is there any importance? क्यों curve बना दिया? What do you think? Apply your logic. curve बनाने का कुछ logic है? There is a logic. I'll tell you. Why do you have curvature in all this instrument? Scissors also curvature. See, this is my target organ. I am doing a surgery. This is a thread. You see this thread coming out. ठीक? So if I use a straight artery and my hand goes this way, it is blocking my view. I cannot see the this structure. If I use this, I don't have that much space in the abdomen. Getting my point? The abdomen is इतने बड़ा space है. I cannot put my finger and hold this way. ठीक है. Curvature of this instrument helps me to go straight and try to catch it. Still the thing is in my vision. In this, the vision is lost. When I am holding this tissue as in this, I am holding, my vision is lost. Because I have a limited space, I have to work in that space. So this loses my vision. But whereas curved instrument, curved scissors, all curved instrument will help me to see what I am holding and how, what is next step I need to do. So that is the purpose of making the instrument curved. These are the various. And the smallest artery is called as a mosquito. Because it is so fine so that you can hold a leg of a mosquito also. That's where the name came from. If there is a mosquito, you can hold a single leg of the mosquito. So the smallest artery, either it may be a curved or a straight variant, is called as mosquito artery forceps. That's the name. Purpose is the same depending on this what surgery you are doing. The method of sterilization is same.
Okay.
Now this is something is basically available in what you call a set. This is the single instrument, but you will get in 4-5 numbers or 10 का set होता है पूरा. This is Lister's urethral dilator.
Okay.
Getting my urethral dilator. This is the bulb of the urethra and this is the dilator part. ठीक, it is blunt, rounded at the end. It is available in various sizes, various thicknesses. ठीक है, there is a number written here. क्या लिखा है? हाँ, 1/4.
Okay.
1/4. It is written 1/4. So 1 mm से लेके यहाँ तक 4 mm तक ही डायलेट कर सकता है मैक्सिमम. अगर आपने पूरा इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया, इट कैन डायलेट अप टू 4 mm मैक्सिमम. 1 से लेके 4 mm तक डायलेट कर सकता है. ऐसे उसका नंबर रहता है बहुत सारा, 10, 15 तक या 20 तक, 24 तक जाता है. So this is a basically for urethral dilator for any स्ट्रक्चर यूरेथ्रा केसेस यूज दिस टू डायलेट द यूरेथ्रा। ठीक, मेथड ऑफ स्टरलाइजेशन इज द सेम, ऑटोक्लेविंग। ठीक है, बस और इंस्ट्रूमेंट कोई बचा नहीं। एनी क्वेश्चन यू हैव? आपको बस 4 हेडिंग में नाम बताना है, एक तो नाम बता